Good morning, this is Nigel at Weather Modification Watch New Zealand on the 12th of December 2016 and it is 9:18 am. Apparently there was a few quakes, sizable ones around the Wellington area last night. I haven't even managed to open any media on that at this moment. Can search around for it, and it's not showing up. Not as big as what I heard, but on GeoNet here, but there are a few, and I want to show you why that's happening, and that is that this was for 8 am this morning, and if we go back to yesterday, that was 9 am there, 10, 11, 12, 1, sorry, let's go back to 12, 12, 1, 2, and what we see is this area here is being targeted. There's no cloud in that area. You have this we're not seeing any clearly defined lines much on, except for just occasionally, like there we've got it there at 11 am and we see the classic little bits off the edge. So that goes on there. Looks like something down there too. Okay. Anyway, this is for Sunday, and it's right over there all day. Some other areas there's quite a bit of EMF right over this area there. And I don't know whether to classify that or not. Could be that whole rectangle there. And then we go into Monday morning and we see it again, that area. So what it's looking like to me is that this is the area that's being targeted now. There's like a lot more, they're putting the EMF over this area. So that brings me to thinking that they are looking at a hit in the Cook Strait. We were looking at East Coast, and that's still possible as being a target area, but at the moment it's looking like Cook Strait could be it. And I'm sort of picking that the actual target might be up around this area, around the top end of northeastern end of the South Island, which would set something off that would hit Wellington and so forth. So the damage, apparently Wellington is in the sights, and possibly to try and set off an unzipping of the fault line. Yeah, so it's just, again, what I'm looking at. It's not necessarily what's going to happen. It's a possibility, but with John Key leaving on Tuesday, after denying that he was going to, he's flying to Hawaii, and he said that he would be here on the 13th, but is now not, according to his own statement in the media. So, and that the media were actually using that, and John Key was using that as a mythbuster about any earthquake. So, yeah, you figure it out for yourself. I'm not saying anything except that these are all red flag little things to look at and go, well, there's a hell of a lot of coincidences happening here, and we should do something about it. So that is pretty much my message this morning, I guess. Yeah, I don't know what else to say, really. It's pretty clear. There is a meeting posted on the event page of the group of the Weather Modification Watch page for Albany, tonight at 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. I'm not going to be there, but I will be probably phoning in to the meeting for a quick sort of briefing or whatever. So that you can see, and you can see the details for that and where it is and so forth on the event page. As for any next meetings for me, we were planning one for Taupo for the 16th, 17th weekend, next weekend, but doesn't look like that's going to happen at the moment. And really, at the moment, we're going to wait and over the next couple of days see what happens and whether it's going to be possible to do an event there or anywhere for that matter, or whether we're going to be in clean-up mode. So we're not going to sort of go ahead with any new event bookings until this thing is sorted the next couple of days. Either way, but definitely I plan to go nationwide and continue with the lectures. We've already done Auckland, Petone, Wellington region, and Hawke's Bay. I'm sorry if I haven't been able to get to your area, but we're doing this without any funding except a few donations here and there. And yeah, so for those who would accuse us of I don't know what all the accusations, it's just really a joke. So anyway, stay safe, and I actually would suggest that if you're able to, then have a holiday, go north for a few days if you're in the Wellington area. Just a suggestion, but let's say this is that would be what I would be doing. I really think so, looking at all the indicators. So but it's over to each and every person to make their own decisions about things. Don't get caught up in the fear of it all. Just be sensible, because as I've said again, and I'll repeat it again, fear is dispersed attention and the inability to focus on anything. So if you are feeling fearful, then go for a walk and touch things, kind of get in touch with your environment again. If you have a kid or anyone who's really in fear, then start pointing out things in the environment. Look at that wall, look at that ceiling, look at that floor, look at the desk, and just keep doing that, and acknowledge a person each time that they do it, thank you, and keep doing that until the person calms down. And you might be doing that for 15 minutes, 20 minutes, whatever. It doesn't matter if you do it for an hour. It's not going to hurt anybody. It's really just a therapeutic exercise. So that's something you can do about it. Okay. Thanks to everyone for the support on the group, and hope you'll sort of hook up with other people in your area. We've used that form. We've made that form page somewhere to so that you can see who's in your area. So I see a couple of hundred people have already signed up on that, and it doesn't give any personal information. It just says that you live in or near that area. Okay, well that's about it for the moment. So as I say, stay safe, take care, and we'll try to keep all of this updated as we can. This is Nigel at Weather Modification Watch New Zealand. Check me out.